On this sheet, you're going to fill out the date of the test, and if you look below that, that is the date of the last test. And then on this sheet, you're also going to put the time that you started milking, AM or PM, the first collection time, and the end time. Did you sample? Did you weigh? Yes or no? And then the second milking, it's right here. So like if this is 8 o'clock AM and you were done by 9 o'clock AM, yes, you sampled, yes, you weighed, and then you milked the second time at 8 PM and ended at 8:55 PM. Yes, you sampled, yes, you weighed. And then right over here, you can look at what the previous start time and was and end time of the previous test. And yes, it was sampled, yes, it was weighed. And that's really all I usually fill out. The technician number when your owner sampler is always 988. It's different if you're doing a verification test for someone, then you use the test or the number on your certificate that says you're certified to test or to conduct verification tests. And then this other paper, once you've completed your first, like the initial time that your herd goes on test, you'll have to write in your doe's names and their assigned number. And this can really be any number. I went in the order that they came fresh that year, but if they wear a tag, you can use their tag number. It's something that you assign them for milk testing. And then here is where you put your milk weights. First milking, second milking. I made the mistake at the beginning and I thought that it was like decimal points, like fractions, and it's actually to the 10th of a pound. So you want to make sure that your scales, the calibrated scales, is set to the correct setting. And that would be like pounds into the 10th, not pounds and ounces, because I mean you could have 1 pound 12 ounces and that would be different than when taking a number to the 10th. In this section, you've got the breed, which mine is Nigerian Dwarf, and then the code. And the code is down here. Status codes. So you can decide which one fits in there. And you'll see that there's repo codes right there. Those go with this column here, repo code. And this would be like if you breed a doe, the day that you bred her in a new repro status. CAR, the codes for that is condition affecting record, and you can find the codes for that down here at the bottom also. When you sell a doe, that's where you would list it. I have not used a lot of this over here that has to do with the kidding. You can if you want to. And like these are dates that some of my does are due that have been bred. So it's kind of interesting to have that data included with it. And most of the stuff is filled out for you. This is the herd test that the test that your herd is on. Mine's owner sampler 40. When you fill it out for the first time, though, you have to fill this out for yourself, plus some additional information on another paper, which I do not have a copy of at this time. So permanent ID, this is their registration number with ADGA. And then it also, you see it says last milk. This was the last weights that they had per day. And then these dates are their birth dates, I think. No, they're not their birth dates. They're when they freshened. My apologies. These are the dates that they freshened. So it gets a lot easier. The first time there's a lot more to fill out because there's a sheet, which I do not have, that you put in the registration numbers and then their dam and sire's registration numbers, I think. And so there's a little more work to that. But once you get through with that, then it gets a lot easier for the paperwork. But it can still be confusing for the first time. And the sample number is like the order that they are in the box. And also, let's see, I don't do much with feed program or top dressing. I haven't ever done anything with that. You don't have to get things filled out properly and get your milk testing completed. Thanks for watching.